titulada
Historias budistas, un cierto Brahman y no hay fuego como el deseo, parte 1 de 4, en Entre Maestra y los Discípulos, dada en inglés en septiembre de 2015 en Francia.
All right, it's good. It's good. So how are you today? Cold?
Okay.
Feel cold?
No.
No?
Blanket.
Have blanket, have everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight you better sleep inside, okay? I mean, sit inside. And you sleep anyway, wherever, but what I mean is inside, okay? Why do I have to yell at you, huh? So that you will do some meditation. Otherwise you just sit there, I don't know what you meditated on. Yeah? It doesn't look like you meditate on some heaven, just something else. And then some are meditating very rhythmatically, you know. Yeah? And some meditate more quietly. You know, on the neighbor's shoulders or on the tree. Yeah. Okay. At night, the more you awake, the better, okay? You will hear things, you will see things better. Hmm? But you pass it all. You have it. You have it all. You let it all pass by, because you're not awake, especially nighttime. Many things you should know, you should see, but you pass it all. And then you tell me, Master, I don't see anything. How can you see when your eyes closed? Physical and third eye, but all three closed, because only your mouth open. Maybe you can see with your mouth, I don't know, some people can. Yeah, it's okay. I just feel sorry for you because you have very short time here, okay? Very short time. 3-4 days, right? You like to stay longer, right? No, you don't. No, it's just good time, right? 1 week is good time, right? Holiday, okay? Do you take anything supplement for your cancer stuff? After cancer?
No.
No?
No. They just said vitamin D to bring my vitamin D level up, and aspirin.
But many other vitamin also, multi as well, okay, huh? I was trying to get something for you, but they say I don't have it there. I don't know where it is anymore. Maybe at the SNC center. Are you here until when?
Friday, Master.
What day is today?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday. Okay. Maybe I can get it for you. Maybe.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. To reproduce cells, new cells. Because cancer, they eat up all the cells. But you look so healthy. I don't know. When you first came, I saw you. I thought you had cancers. But you look so healthy. That's why I asked you to make sure. Sometimes stress also, you know, to bring ulcer or cancer. Stress. But you're not a stressy person. You're good. Yeah. You come home. You're busy with husband, children, and many other homework from the hospital as well. You don't have enough time, right?
Exactly, Master.
And then
basically, you work 10 and a half, 11-hour days.
Doctor's work is, I'm telling you, yes. I'm glad I'm not a doctor. I had a husband as a doctor. I knew he worked, sometimes non-stop for 2-3 weeks. At night, can't sleep, stay in the hospital, at home, on call. Anytime, beep, beep, then he has to run. Even weekend, holiday, doesn't matter. Sometimes he doesn't have enough energy to even talk to his wife. Yeah, so tired,
Yes.
Too much demanded physically, emotionally, mentally stressed in the hospital and cannot sleep, emergency at night, and it's incredible. doctors are really saints. That's why I don't know why you have to study with me. You're saying already. I can't. Yeah. And you go home, you meditate on the patient's history and future and present. Yeah. You can't just turn it off. Yeah? Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I was thinking that maybe I have that kind of medicine. I will give it to you. I still have some of it. I give it to you if I cannot find it.
Thank you,
So
Master.
I'm not
Thank
sure if
you.
I can find it. SMC, I will give it to you.
Thank you, Master.
And I will tell you what to do. Okay, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. And then before you finish, you order it from Switzerland. Or even Singapore, or maybe in America as well. Check online where they sell them.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this one is to attack some of the dead cells, throw them out, and make new cells. It's supposed to. Try it, okay?
Thank you,
If
Master.
you feel better, then it's good. If you don't, it's free. I don't have time to take it, honestly.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep you young and all that. They advertise a lot with all the Miss World, Miss Hong Kong, Miss Singapore. They all put it in there. It's for advertisement in the leaflet. I would like to be looking like that, but I have no time. I forgot. I forgot to even eat, and I don't know what I do. I cannot tell you. I give to you to try, hey?
Thank you,
Okay.
Master.
If
Thank
you
you.
feel more energetic and better, that means it's working. You can feel the effect right away.
Okay.
It will have signal right away. It's just whether or not you have enough time or care enough to continue to take it. At least 6 months.
Thank
Okay.
you, Master. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Enough for... I cancel the cancer, okay? I'm
you,
so
Master.
sorry. It's not fun. I'm laughing, but I know it's a big suffering for you. It has been. And apart from that, it's your life is hanging in balance, You don't know if you're going to die or not, because you're never sure with this thing, cancer,
Yes.
People also give you sickness also. Some people do. If you're unlucky to have a wife, a husband, or I don't mean your husband, he's a good guy. He's a good one, and you both are good together. I'm happy. It's just that some people bring in bad energy, bad luck to you. Look at you. Yeah, you're spoiled. You're being loved. He likes to be loved.
So, Master, you said that love it comes with a price. Love comes with a price.
Yeah.
And is that only in this world? In other heavenly worlds, does it come with a price as well, or is it mainly just here on Earth?
Only here. Only here, baby. Only
Yeah.
here. No. Heaven, no. That's why it's called heaven.
That's right.
Whatever, the place that categorized as heaven don't have trouble like this. They enjoy. Even lower heaven, they enjoy. And similar to here, it's just manifold more pleasure and easy life, Like in heaven, some heaven, they have nothing to do, just go pluck flower and decorate it themselves. Whatever they like to eat, it just comes to them,
Right.
And they enjoy each other like husband and wife stuff. Just they don't have this physical thing like us. Yes, but they do have close contact and they do have emotional attachment to each other. Enjoy each other's company. So actually, if you really love your husband and wife, then both should practice, and then wherever he goes, you go. Yeah, you can make a choice. Anything else?
And the sixth, you said about the sixth race. Are they visible or invisible?
Invisible.
Invisible as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But they have to protect themselves if they live on this planet. Ne? That's why they live on the one new island, new continent. Invisible, but they can manifest themselves sometimes to come out, to do some work, to help, to have fun, to check out for fun. They don't need it. I'm just saying fun the way they're fun, not the way we're fun. Okay? Yeah.
Right.
But mostly they don't need to be in a physical body. What for? They don't need to eat. Huh? They don't need to couple. They don't need to drive car. They don't need airplane. They don't need flashlight. They don't need furniture. Whatever they need, they manifest. Right there. Yeah. But it's very invisible. Visible to them, but not visible to us. Thank God. Otherwise, do you think everybody would go there, commercialize it, or forced to take it home because it will be too beautiful? Too beautiful. Their houses, their sparkling water, their bright walls, and their see-through roof, and, their gold paved road, and their diamond studded is a bathroom, if they even have a bathroom, ponds and lakes and stuff like that, sparkling like diamonds and jewelry everywhere. If we only know it, then it won't last long. Jewelry will be gone in no time. Yeah? Yeah, imagine. 50 kilometer deep underground. They should dig to get it up. How it just appear like that, on the earth, on the surface of the earth. You think we will leave it? Just looking. Just checking only. No touchy-feely, no tachygraphy. Huh? We will do all that. Yeah. Even don't take, but the curiosity alone would flooded the whole continent with tourists. And who else even, yeah? And how? How will they be able to live in peace, huh? Okay, yeah. They already want to go to Mars. Such a, such a very, austere planet. And promise nothing, but they seem to see something underground. And they want to come already. And they're already practicing, planning, building a vehicle to go. Understand? So far like that, and so dangerous a journey. Yeah, I still want to go. Not talk about Pacific. If if the continent manifested physically, told you already, they even sell in the moon. They don't even go there to live. Maybe they think maybe one day, or just buy it for fun because they had money. Understand?
And you said for us to practice diligently so that our consciousness would sort of merge with what the sixth level beings would bring down. Is that, would I understand that correctly?
No, they just came to bless us.
Ah, okay.
I don't think any of you can merge with the sixth level. Fifth is already a lot. Yeah. He's making friends with everybody. Good boy. Good boy. You are a good boy. Yeah. I'm proud of you. Are you making friends with me as well or not? Can I have a handshake now? Oh, that's a TV. That's my double. I love you. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for being my friend. Yeah. Thank you for being my friend. You are my best friend. You're beautiful. And you're a good boy. Are you getting bigger all the time, or am I wrong? Bigger and taller? Or only 4 years old, and has gone through so much suffering. That's why I love him so much. Otherwise, there are many dogs similar, bigger even. Yeah. But nobody more beautiful than you, huh? Don't worry, okay? I've seen 250 and I took you alone. Yeah. You're welcome. Right. Can you go and get me something for him to eat? From there, and water and some bone from the chair. Yeah. Do you need help? Food from there Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay, can I have some of the biscuits? We have some of the bowl in the kitchen, empty bowl. Do anybody know about it? Huh? No, bring the whole thing here. There is a bowl empty for him somewhere or not? Nobody know? Nobody know? Oh, you beautiful.
There's a water bowl next to his...
Water bowl is different.
Different.
Empty bowl for the food so he don't have to eat on the ground. But the ground is clean, okay, but I don't want to dirty the carpet because you're sitting on it. You want some of this? Say yes. Say please. Or say I love you. Same language all the time. Huh? Everybody understood your language. Huh? Okay, we're gonna have it. So every day you come here, play the clown like this, huh? Cheer up everybody. They sit all day sleeping and now they have to wake up and laughing, right? Is that correct? Can you go and look at a plastic ball or something? Anything. Plastic ball also fine. Plastic container. That's water. Or empty one. Good. That's what I meant. Very good. There, baby. Enjoy. Yeah. Okay. He likes this kind of food. Yeah. He has his food where he didn't eat much. Can you pull it? Pull it. Don't touch. Pull it. Come on. Okay, you done with my dogs? Can I begin now? Okay, not stare at master, now stare at dog. Master's dog. Yeah, put it there.
Bone is not on the chair outside.
What? No more bone?
No.
No more bag? Oh, finished? Oh.
They ask inside.
No. Okay. They also don't know where I put it. Oh, I put it inside, but maybe they don't know. In the refrigerator. You don't know how. Okay, you ask the girl. No, never mind. I call them. You stay. I forget. I could call, huh? I forgot. Sorry, I have magic. This is your restaurant now? Every day come here for food? The other food is more nutritious. Hello? Okay. 你在你据我那个你知道狗的那个骨头长得怎么样是吗？在我的冰箱里面有几种啊？那个小塑胶包里面有骨头咖啡色那种骨头，听懂吗 ？OK？ 不是，那个蓝色袋子里面有咖啡色的骨头，不然的话拿那种小小的给 Benny 那种，那边也有2种 ，OK？ 哎，哪一种都可以带过来客厅这边 ，OK 哈？带来这个集合的地方在里面 ，OK？ Thank you. Okay, I read you the story, okay? Buddha story, yeah. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition. My heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. This story was given by, this instruction or story was given by the teacher while he was while he was in residence, or just while he resided at Jetavana in Savatthi, with reference to a certain Brahmin. He probably still like one more. You open and put it down for him. He doesn't eat his food, look at that. Sometimes he likes the other food, but if he come here, he just like to eat this. Have it. You're so big already, look at you, huh? I'm glad there's no more gathering soon, otherwise he get fat. He's gonna miss you guys. Yeah, he's gonna come here and look around and don't see anybody. The story goes that early one morning, this Brahmin went out of the city, stopped at the place where the monks put on their robes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Can't tell it's James Bond. Yeah, after. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, so big and thick. Normally he can only eat one like this per day, but he ate many times. I can give him all this. It's too big. Because he ate already the whole day. We give a little, you know. Otherwise it's too much. It's for teeth actually, not the food. It make you fat. It just tastes good and they're hooked on it. Okay, when you finish that, wow, he likes the biscuits, gosh. After you're gone, no, we do have some of this at home too. Sometimes just for little snacks, but here he eat it for dinner. You look at that, so enjoying, my God. Oh, because he didn't eat his food, that's why. He just come here. No wonder you follow me all the time, come here, huh? What, you done? No more? You eat the other food. It's more nutrition, okay? There you go. There.
Get out and eat.
I know, that's the problem with him. This is not very interesting, but I don't know. Oh, we read all this already, right? Except a certain Brahmin. I've been thinking. Okay, the story goes, never mind, huh? Did I read a certain Brahmin? Not yet, huh? The one who make a road and all that? No. The story goes that early one morning, this Brahmin, because I read already, so it looked familiar, I thought I read it to you. Went out of the city, stopped at the place where the monks put on their robes, and stood and watched them as they put on their robes. Now, in this place, there was thickly overgrown grass. As one of the monks put on his robe, the edge of the robe dragged through the grass and became wet with drops of dew. Thought the Brahmin to himself, the grass should be cleared away from this place. So on the following day he took his mattock, went there, cleared the place and made it as clean and smooth as a threshing floor. The day after he went to that place again. As the monks put on their robes, he observed that the edge of the robe of one of the monks dropped to the ground and dragged in the dust. Thought the Brahmin, sand should be sprinkled here. So he brought sand and sprinkled it on the ground. He's doing good things for the monks. Yeah. Now one day before breakfast, the heat was intense. On this occasion, he noticed that as the monks put on their robes, sweat poured from their bodies. It's hot, no? Hot over there, huh? Cold here. You feel cold outside today, huh? Yeah? No? But evening cold, right? Okay, if you feel cold, you must go inside, okay? It's not worth it to catch a cold, huh? So he, on this occasion, he saw that when the monks put on their robe because the weather is hot, so he thought he saw the sweat pour from their bodies. So the Brahmin thought to himself, here I ought to make a shelter, for the monks. He's a good boy, huh? Yeah. Accordingly, he caused a shelter to be erected. Again, one day, early in the morning, it rained. On this occasion also, as the Brahmin watched the monks, he noticed that their robes were wetted by the drops of rain. Thought the Brahmin, here I ought to cause a hall to be erected. So there he caused a hall to be really elaborated translation, to the letter, except when they call a teacher instead of Buddha. And instead of thus I have heard, he just say, this instruction was given in such and such place. Okay. In English, we would just simplify, we just, thus he built a hall. Okay? Or I asked someone to build a hall. Okay. When the hall was finished, he thought to himself, now I will hold a festival in honor of the completion of the hall. Accordingly, he invited the order of monks presided over by the Buddha, seated the monks within and without the hall, and gave alms. Yeah. Give alms, give food or offering clothes or whatever the monks need. At the conclusion of the meal, he took the teacher's bowl, again meaning the Buddha is going to talk, to let him to pronounce the words of thanksgiving. The words of thanksgiving. What that words can be? Anybody know? Okay, whatever. Thanksgiving, so the Westerner would understand it. Reverend Sir, said he, as I stood in this place when the monks were putting on their robes and watched them, I saw this and that, and I did this and that. And at the beginning, he told the Buddha the whole story. The Buddha listened to his words, right? And say to him, Brahmin, a wise man, by doing good works, time after time, little by little, gradually removes the stains of his own evil deeds. Let it next to him so he can eat, and the drink you can move next to the wall. Remove that one instead. That's the wiser thing to do than to remove his food. Put it next to him, please. Next to, okay? The food a little bit nearby. Come on, eat more, okay? Yeah. Eat more food and drink. Yeah, good boy you are. All right. So the Buddha saying that, and then he pronounced the following stanza. By gradual practice, from time to time, little by little, let the sage blow off his own blemishes, just as a smith with silver. Can he reach his food? Yeah, push a little bit. Okay, now this is another story. But it was not a very interesting story, but it's about doing good work and earning merit. The bondswoman Puna, I think I read that to you, right? Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Treasure kaput. I read that already. Single rope already. The naked ascetic also already. Yeah. Copper tooth, the thief killer already. Wow, I read a lot. Husband honorer, we didn't read. Okay, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I even read to you the story of the one who criticized everybody. Yeah? The one who don't speak, he criticizes. The one who speak, detail, he criticizes too long. The one he make it simple, simplified, he also criticizes. So when he come to the Buddha don't say anything anymore. Just say everybody will be criticized anyway, one way or another. Okay. What happened now? You want to eat more? Or not? No more bone for until later. Okay? No. You had enough. Okay? Maybe later. You eat your food. It's more nutritious. Don't be so spoiled. Okay? Just biscuits and bone. That's not the way for the dog to grow. Yeah. Who loves you? Who love you? So spoiled. Look at you, huh? Good boy. You look strong. You had enough. What's this? Is it good? You want to serve yourself. It's not a self-service restaurant. Am I your waiter or something? Do I have tip after that? You really like this, huh? Oh, next time I don't let you come here anymore. You keep eating this. It's not too good. All right, maybe it's good. Who knows? Yeah, it's good for you. Go eat it over there. Sit and eat. Sorry. Okay. I don't know. I read it, but I forgot. You could eat this forever, no? Yeah, but it's not real food, is it? Huh? So spoiled. Look at him. He's so big already. Look at that, huh? Eating only this. It make you fat. I read some of this, but it's not very interesting. Not like exciting like those stories we read before, huh? Right? Because maybe the translation also. Did I read you story, the certain monk? No. I don't know, the lay disciple Atula, I read it to you already. Oh, this is not very interesting. I read some of them. Let me check. It's not very... Maybe I should not read it first. Okay, no, I read this story. It's a little bit more interesting. I read this one also already. If I did not read it, then I will just read it to you. You see what I mean? I read already, and I think it's a little bit... maybe some other time. There's a story about the 5 laymen. The title is There is no fire like lust. This instruction was given by the Buddha while he was in the residence at Jetavana with reference to 5 lay disciples. The story goes that these 5 men went to the monastery desiring to hear the Dharma, the teaching from the Buddha. Did you feel any better? Really? You have to rub it, a couple of times a day. And before you sleep, and whenever it has pain, it's harmless. Huh? Just warm up a little bit, the circulation better. I guess you sit too long also. What happened? You can't eat anymore, baby. You eat this. Push that there for him. He was eating it, and then somebody disturbed him. Yeah. And then he remembers something else, If he was eating and something disturbed him, then he stopped. He won't eat again. Until maybe many, many hours later. And here, because he saw this, he remembered it, so he don't even want to go back there. Eat that. Eat your food. Huh? Be a good boy. You don't keep looking at me. I'm not giving you anything anymore, even if you're crying. Okay. So, and having saluted the teacher, meaning the Buddha, sat down respectfully on one side. Now, in the case of the Buddhas, no such thought ever enters their mind as the following. And no Buddha have a thought like this, like the following. This man is a Kshatriya, this man is a Brahmin, this is a rich man, this is a poor man. I will teach the Dharma to this man in such a way as to exalt him. I will not do so, however, in the case of this other man. It matters not with reference to what subject the Buddhas teach the Dharma. They place reference for the Dharma before all else, and teach the Dharma as though they were bringing down the celestial river from the sky. Meaning the Buddha just teach them if they came to him. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this person is rich or poor, or less favorable than the other person. Yeah. So here Buddha is teaching 5 persons because they came and asked him. Maybe initiation or something. I say no. No. What part of no you don't understand? Huh? I love you. It's just it's too much of that food. No good. No good. A kiss instead, nah? Kiss. All right. But though the Tathagata, mean the Buddha, taught the Dharma in this way to the 5 men who sat about him, one of the 5, even as he sat there, fell asleep. Sound familiar, no? Another sat and dug the earth. Nope. Can somebody put this up there for me? Put this up there. I'll take some. No, that's for later, in case. I really mean it this time, okay? It's not too good for you to eat this thing too much of fatty fat. Another sat and dug the earth with his finger, playing with dirt. Sit there and just dig. Dig in the earth with his finger. Another sat and shook a tree. Yeah, we have olive tree outside. Another gazed at the sky. Wow, all so familiar to me. No. Okay. Only one listened attentively to the Dharma. So all 4 of them had issues. Yeah? Only one is listening to the Buddha. Oh. You playing with this? Oh my God. 5 persons came. Only one person really listened. How many are you listening here? Huh? How many is listening to me? All right. Even sat and shook the tree. God. What for they came to the Buddha if they're just doing that? One is looking at the stars, sky, one is shaking the tree, and one is digging the earth with the finger, playing. and one is fell asleep. Yeah. We have it here too. some occasions. All right. So as the elder monk, the monk Ananda, stood there fanning the teacher. Oh, now I know he's fanning the teacher, the Buddha. Nobody told us that he's fanning the Buddha before. We just heard that he's the Buddha's attendant, but we never heard that he's fanning the Buddha like that. Right. He observed the conduct of the 5 men and said to the Buddha, Reverend Sir, normally they would say World Honored One, or Tathagata, or Dear Buddha. Okay. You are teaching the Dharma even as thunders, the thunder, which accompanies a heavy rain. But even as you teach the Dharma, these men sit doing this and that. So the Buddha said, Ananda, do you not know these men? No, sir, I do not know them. Okay, the Buddha said, of these 5 men, he that sits there and sound asleep was reborn as a snake in 500 states of existence, in 500 lifetimes. And in each of these states of existence, he laid his head in his coils and fell asleep. Therefore, at the present time also he is sound asleep. So now you know, if you snore, then we call you snake. Or ex-snake, former snake. Yeah. Not a sound I make enters his ear. I'm not surprised. But Reverend Sir, but word honored one. In many stories they say word honored one. They don't say Reverend Sir. Well, I guess they say, like masters or something, but not Reverend Sir. Tell me, was this in successive states of existence or at intervals? Ananda, at one time this man was reborn as a human being, at another time as a god even, wow, and at another time as a snake. So that means he was not reborn as a snake 500 consecutive life, but in meantime, sometime a human, sometime a god even. Probably lower god. Wow, even a god can be reborn as a snake again. You watch it. Don't feel too proud of your merit or your state of spiritual practice. Okay. Indeed, it would be impossible, even with the knowledge of omniscience, to determine exactly the number of times he has undergone rebirth at intervals. But in 500 states of existence, he was reborn as a snake and fell asleep. Not even yet is he sated with sleep. No. Go outside. Move. Out. Now. You make too much noise. Go. Okay. The man who sits there scratching the earth with his finger was reborn in 500 successive states of existence as an earthworm and burrow into the earth. Hence he digs the earth at the present time also and fails to hear my voice. Ooh. Ta-ta-ta. The man who sits there shaking a tree was reborn in 500 successive states of existence as a monkey, and from sheer force of habit acquired in previous states of existence, he still continues to shake a tree, hoping coconut fall down, I think. He didn't say what tree, but monkey, they do that. Then they climb up, get some coconut tree, and just, bang their butt with coconut tree, hoping it to open. Oh, I felt terrible. I saw it on TV. So he still continues to shake a tree, and the sound of my voice does not enter his ears. They did really want to come to listen to the Buddha's teaching, but the sheer force of karma from former lives make them doing what they do, doing what they did. Okay, right. So be careful. What are you guys doing? I'm just checking. Anybody asleep? Then we know. 500 lifetime snakes. Did anybody shake my olive trees outside? Huh? Leave them alone, huh? They did nothing wrong to you. Trees do have feeling, Okay. All right. Anyone else scratching the earth today? Sitting there and just digging or writing stuff? All right. The Brahmin who sits there gazing at the sky was reborn in 500, always 500, successive states of existence as an what? Astrologer, looking at the stars. And therefore today also he gazes at the sky just the same. I work hard, so I get sick sometimes. You guys sometimes bring presents, unwelcome present. I told you I don't take any gift, but you still give. So I get sick sometimes. It's normal, okay? No problem. Yeah. Don't make me too wholesome, like I'm never sick, I'm never weak, I'm never ill. I am all that, okay? Because of? Wow, how did you know? How could you guess? My God. Psychic power, huh? All right. I'm not very proud of it, but hey, don't try to hide it. Yeah. If you're looking for Buddhas or a master who is never sick, who is never laugh, who is never cry, who is never smile, who is never show any emotion or any human's feeling, then that is the one for you. You sit there. Huh? See that? You see the black Buddha there? That's the one you should bow to. Yeah. I don't know how I got that Buddha there. But I like Buddha statues. Yeah. I don't bow to him or anything. It's just a respect, for a great master. Yeah, as the story goes, you know it. Yeah, the love of the Buddha must be so immense that he undergo all that again to earn the merit in this physical world so that he can teach physical being and share the merit to save them. See what I mean? Because the Buddha, in some story, he admits that he has been a Buddha immeasurable time, immeasurable aeons ago. He's not the first time became Buddha, Shakyamuni under the Bodhi tree. No, has been Buddha a long, long time. But in order to teach those, I don't know what they call it again, yeah, or whoever, the one who dig the earth, and the one who shake the tree, and the one who gaze at and the one who snore, yeah, it's just that so much sacrifice, yeah. But I like the Buddha statues because it's very simple and peace, it represents simplicity and peace, yeah. It doesn't look suffering, understand? It reminds you that we can all become peaceful like that, and become Buddha, yeah. And it seems like a peaceful energy, a peaceful representative. Because if any others then it feel calm, you know what I mean? Yes. Remind you to meditate. You see what I mean? Because the Buddha, most of the Buddha statues, or either he's sitting in meditation, yeah, or he also sitting calmly or teaching, yeah, with his hands, or he's reclining on the right side and also very calm. Always kind of restful, understand? Restful and peaceful. Yeah. There is no symbol of vexation or symbol of any violence or war, you know, about the Buddha statues. That's why it is good to have it. If you want to, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you are shopping for food, huh? I'm not giving it to them for you. You eat enough for now, okay? If you go eat your food, I'll be very, very pleased. Look at you, huh? What is this? You pretend you don't understand anything, huh? I know you do. Okay, so now, the man who sit there, yeah. Oh, so this ex-astrologer in many former lives just sit there and gazes at the sky just the same, and the sound of my voice does not enter his ears. The Brahmin who sits there listening attentively to my teaching was reborn in 500 successive states of existence. Just meaning is repeated many times of life, many lifetime. It doesn't mean really everyone is reborn 500 times. Just meaning that if you are repeatedly reborn, especially when successively reborn as one in one state of existence, one kind of existence, like one type of animal, one type of profession, then you're so good at it that even after you reborn and not doing that, you still try to do that, or habit will force you to do that. That's why we have many genius, you know, young and at children age, they already can play piano, they can solve math, difficult math concept, and, you know, can invent many things already, which adults cannot do, or being adapted at the master of some kind of work that other adults cannot even do it, or even same profession, like even adults. Many people have same profession, but one excels and the other also. Even same doctors, degree, study with the same master, study same school, the same time, but one doctor will be better than the other doctor. It's like that. All right. The man who sit listening to the Dharma when the Buddha was preaching, yeah, he was reborn 500 successive in 500 successive states of existence as the Brahmin, versed in 3 Vedas. There's a kind of sutra of Hinduism, Vedas. Devoted to the repetition of the sacred texts, and therefore listens attentively today also, as though he were putting together a sacred text. Anand, say again. But, World-Honored One, your teaching of the Dharma cleaves the skin and penetrates to the marrow of the bones. Why is it that while you are teaching the Dharma, they do not listen attentively? So the Buddha say, Ananda, you evidently imagine that my Dharma is easy to listen to. And so I know many people during initiation, they also sleep, and then later they complain they don't have any experience. They hear nothing. Understand? Yeah, this is the thing like that. It's not like if you get initiation and you are equal, or you could even understand, or you could even let it run through your ears even. So the Buddha say the same stuff here. Yeah, so Anand was perplexed, so he asked again, but why, World-Honored One? do you mean that it is difficult to listen to? Precisely so, Anand. Why is that? Reverend Sir Ananda, these living beings, during countless thousands of cycles of time, never heard of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the order, the monkhood, the Sangha, while the Buddha was still alive. Yeah, okay. It's a different kind of monks when they are under the living Buddha. Understand? When they study under the living Buddha, it's different than when the monks who just study after that, from the text only and trying to live according to the teaching. They probably don't have as much power. Yeah, rarely we have as much power as the monks who study and practice under the Buddha when he was still alive. Understand? That's why the Buddha mentioned here, meaning this is special Sangha, special order of monks who are still there while the Buddha is still alive. Yeah? So he say, these people, during countless thousands of cycles of time, never, remember this word, never have heard of the Buddha, of the Dharma, or the Sangha. This kind of Sangha. This Sangha means the order of saintly practitioners, yeah, like monks under the living masters. Okay, you see that? Wow. Yeah. So it's not that easy to meet a Buddha, hey? Yeah, you have one there. All right. So that's what it is. In many other stories, the Buddha also mentioned that to have a human body is very difficult. As difficult as if in the ocean, every 100 years or so, one piece of wood will float on the water, and that piece of wood have a big hole. And then something, a turtle neck would precisely go through the hole. That is how difficult it is to attain a human body. And then to hear the Buddha Dharma is even more difficult than that. And to meet the living Buddha is even more multiple difficult. So whoever can see the Buddha, hear the Buddha's teaching, or being among the saintly practitioners are truly fortunate. Yes, that's why the Buddha said it's very difficult to hear my Dharma. It doesn't mean his Dharma is difficult. Is it difficult? No, huh? We understood, right? Whenever the Buddha says something, like keep the precepts, the Four Noble Truths, we understood everything, no? It's not difficult. It's just very difficult for the people who has never been acquainted with the Buddha and the Buddha's teaching. They had not enough merit, all this existence until now. So therefore, when they see it or hear it the first time, they doze off, or they don't understand a thing. They try, otherwise they wouldn't go there. What for? Understand? Men are normally not easily to go and submit themselves to another man when they don't know yet. They just heard that he's a Buddha. So they trust and they believe in the Buddha, so they went there wanting to have something from him. They don't waste their time. Men, they would go out, play football, or listen to World Cup instead. Watch it on TV. Understand me? Or go in the bar somewhere making joke in the bar. But to go all this way, in the old time, even have to walk. You understand me? It's not easy like today, drive by to listen to a master teaching. drive by teaching. So easy, Or fly, few hours and you can see the teacher no matter where you came from. Those days, you have to walk walk a long way under the heat, under the rain, under the cold weather, who knows what. Okay? Yeah. So that means these 5 people truly want to know. Or even not, at least they're curious to know. So they waste their time walking on such an uneven road in those days even, who knows, not good shoes, and then go there and listen to the Buddha, but cannot. Too much heavy karma. So therefore, even if you sit in front of Buddha, you try hard, but you can't listen. It's not because you don't want to. The force of karma is so powerful like that. So powerful. Even in front of the Buddha, you still fail to understand or to listen to. In the Bible also say the same. Hearing you hear, but you do not listen. And what? Seeing you see, but you don't understand. That is the thing. How familiar, huh? How very in different religion say the same stuff. Yeah, people don't understand such simple things. Yeah, even the prophet, great prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We have to say that. It's a tradition. Okay. Even his cousin, still did not understand what the master was talking about. So he still have to keep telling him, don't eat that. Don't eat that thing that, low quality will come within you. Meaning don't eat meat. Okay. All right. Yeah. And in the Bible also say you don't be among the wine drinkers and meat eater. But not many people understand that. It's so simple. Isn't that not simple? Is it simple? Yeah. I mean, don't drink and don't eat meat. But how many Christians do that? How many? Rare, huh? Okay, rare. Yeah. If you just stretch. I do example. In the south, when you have more sun and drier climate, or in Arizona, or in what is the state where they gamble a lot?
Nevada.
Huh?
Nevada.
Nevada? No, there's a name for it. Las Vegas. Yeah. Also has no such thing. Very dry. Even though it's very hot, but you don't sweat. the dry absorb immediately. Okay. So you was thinking how even the Buddha, so powerful figure like a Buddha, so much energy that he could level the mountains, yeah, and dry up the ocean. Still, this kind of people, karma, so heavy that the force of karma forced them to do what they did. Imagine one person karma is like that. Imagine many people karma put together. Oh dear. Yeah. That's why even outside people, they know it. They say, he gives me ulcer, such and such person give me gas, or such and such a person give me pain in the neck, and sometimes in where, right? Yeah, it's true like that. No, truly. People are not saying that like a joke. It is true. You can experience that sometime, don't you? No. Yeah. Maybe sometimes it's subtle. You don't experience the pain right away. But gradually it affects you. And then you got sick, seriously sick, and it's too late. Sometimes too late. Yeah. Oh, I have pain in the neck, truly. Oh my God. It happened a lot of time. When some people special go near, or and sometimes they send some requests toward me silently, or sometimes I think of them or talk about them like right now. Understand me? Even I don't mention the name and not particular person, but my subconscious know. And it had really pain here. Oh, mistake. It was a mistake. But it's okay, you know. It's okay. I'm just telling you from my own personal experience. Yeah? It's not a joke. Eh? It's not a joke. That's why in the old time, when people want to marry, you know, or have a partnership in business, they look high and low from all the astrology, not just the day of birth or the year, but the hours, the seconds, and the position and the place where they were born. Yeah. Yeah. It's very difficult to find a partner or a friend or a life companion, a lifelong companion, which is compatible to you, harmonious in the relationship, and good energy, and supportive and helpful. Falling in love is easy. Living in love is not. Yeah? If the love is still there for you to live in, even sometimes it's gone away. Honeymoon, quick, over. That's why they say honeymoon. In Vietnam we say honey week. Week only. After that is washing dishes. Is the meal ready? Oh, there's another hair in my soup again. Why did you have such a long hair? Okay, the house is such a mess. What have you done all day? Understand? Did you spend a lot of money buying that dress again? Etc., etc. What, are you watching football again? Are you crazy? It's my birthday today. Etc., etc. Yeah, very difficult. Huh? Very difficult to find a partner. Yeah. I found one, but I lost it. Very funny. But it's good for you that I lost, right? Or else I'm not sitting here. Yeah? Yeah. I probably still sit somewhere in a coffee shop, hold hands and talk nonsense. Yeah, and laugh at nonsense. So for those of you who have a good marriage, do treasure it, yeah? Do appreciate it. Marriage is not an obstacle to spiritual practice. If you have a good, harmonious one, okay? Do respect each other and treasure each other's company. Till death us do part. And if you have a difficult partner, also it's a challenge for you to be more determined, to be liberated from all this burdensome relationship in this difficult planet, difficult world, okay? Either way, it's all good. It's just nicer and more pleasant when you both have the same level of spiritual aspiration and supporting each other and loving each other in such a way that is really nourishing for both. In many ways. Then you are lucky. Okay? And don't take that for granted. Yeah. A good partner or in marriage or life companion can really help you a lot. You know, when you face outside trouble, you come home, run into each other's arms or take a coffee together. That is a great comfort. And then go meditate together, you know, supporting each other and really encouraging each other and loving each other in that way, then is very good. Many master had life companion. Krishna, yeah. How do you say another guy? Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Huh? Kabir. What?
Yeah.
Rama? Yes. Yeah. Why? Wow. You know the story.
I can't remember.
Oh, wow. There's a very big love story. If I have time, I'll tell you. Okay? Yeah. Who else? Huh? Prophet Muhammad, Shiva, etc. Huh? Okay, they all have life companions. They are truly like best friends, you know, best friends. They support each other and really just be like in one, one person. No conflicting, no argumenting with each other, no contradicting each other, just supporting. Therefore, Kabir, he knows you like to be here. Remember, you were crying because 11 years you didn't see me. He knows that. Yeah. So he tell you, good boy. And this also good boy. And the many also good boy, good girl. He just couldn't reach. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. Just he couldn't reach. Yeah, because we sit the different way and he cannot run through. If you want he reach all of you, then you have to make like way and sit on top of each other. Maybe easier to reach. Look at him. See, he means it. Look at him. He's serious. Yeah, very, very solemn. Yeah, very dignified dog. Yeah. Now, if I tell him where he truly comes from, you wouldn't believe me. Well, I keep it a secret. He doesn't want to be told. I also don't want to tell. Yeah, just in the form of the dog, you know? Or in the form of human, who cares? Nobody knows what inside, just outside. Everybody would think he's a dog. And because he's not very obedient to them, they throw him out 3 times. 3 families throw him out. They don't know his treasure. They know he's a treasure. Yeah, for me, he is a treasure. I know him. He knows me. And we're very comfortable with each other. He doesn't always listen to me, huh? It's not like that. But I let him free. Sometimes I'm mad at him too, because it's raining. And I want him to go in a place, but he run away from me because he heard something. He has to go do his job. Understand? But I don't like him to get wet. Yeah, and get cold. And cold and wet, what to do? Huh? Yeah. But he has to do his job. Yeah. And when he come back, I scold him a lot. I say, I'm your master. If I told you to come, you come. You understand that? Huh? And then he give me a paw, sorry. He sat in front of me and like this, and I don't shake his hand, and then he's put again, and then he try again, and then again, and again. And then I relented, yeah. Yeah, he do this kind of thing, you know. I cannot not love him. I don't know who cannot not love him. Yeah, even he's so beautiful as well. His hair has not grown yet. When it's all grown, he's very magnificent. Yeah. You know, a lot of mane here like lion. Yeah, he's so beautiful, huh? Quiet and peaceful. Only when he hears something, then he goes and check, you know, patrolling. Otherwise, he doesn't bug me. Yeah. Here, he's so spoiled, you know. We're gonna eat biscuits and bone only. I'm not giving anymore. I told you. No, I'm not doing it. I say I'm not doing it. I said I'm not doing it. I didn't say I am going to do it. That's the difference. Okay. So the Buddha continue. Huh? Wow, I went too far. Huh? You still remember the story or not?
Yes.
You can patch it up. Yeah. Okay. So the Buddha said to Ananda that these living beings, for aeons, since time immemorial, you cannot even count or remember, they have never had a chance to see a Buddha, to hear a Buddha's teaching, to see his disciple, Sangha. Any of his disciples, not just monks, yeah? But at that time, monks are the closest disciple to Buddha, okay? They call it Sangha. Sangha means the members of monkhood. So they never been able to hear, my God. You thought, huh? You thought it's so easy to see the Buddha, right? We read the story, he's everywhere. Yeah, in Chetava, Jetavana Park, he's in wherever, many countries, he goes everywhere. How come so difficult to see the Buddha? Yeah, cannot see the Buddha, all these people. My God. And because of that, the marriage is always less, So they had no chance to even do anything to go up even, so that to see the Buddha at all. The less you see the Buddha, the less you will see. Huh? The more you can see the Buddha, the more you have more chance. It's just like that. Yeah. So in the Bible also said that for those you have, be given even that. It means like that. Yeah. All right. So now so therefore now they are unable to listen to this Dharma, this teaching. Dharma means not just a teaching, but something deeper, something invisible, something like during initiation. Understand? The transmission of something that awaken your soul. Yeah? That is a true Dharma. The Dharma is the Buddha teaching also, but when the Buddha is not teaching, it's not a true Dharma. When the Buddha just talk, or when somebody repeat the Buddha's teaching without power, then it's not a true Dharma. You can call that the Buddha's teaching then. Understand? When the Buddha was talking, even though he used word, but that is also Dharma. Dharma is also mean God power. Buddha's nature doesn't only mean the words, speaking by words. It's just that because the Buddha was speaking it, so he can also say, this is the Dharma, I'm preaching. Okay? Yeah, so you must understand this. All right. So now they are unable to listen to this Dharma which Buddha was teaching. In the round of existence without conceivable beginning, these living beings have been accustomed to listen to the speech of animals in its countless forms. Therefore, they spend their time in places where men drink and amuse themselves, and therefore sing and dance. It is impossible for them to listen to the Dharma. Anand asked again, but Reverend Sir, meaning the word honor one, the Tathagata, for what reason is it that they are unable to listen to the Dharma? Why are you crying, Korean? Huh?
Sir, I feel we are the luckiest children.
Oh, okay. And for that you keep crying all the time? So you don't hear my teaching now. What have you been born 500 years before? Okay, it's okay. For what? For laughing at your expense? It's okay. I know you are very sincere, but you are a crying baby. Ever since I saw you here, never one time you don't cry. In beginning, you cry a lot, and then you stop for a while. I mean, maybe I didn't see when you were crying, and now you're crying again. Okay, it's okay. If you want to cry, it's good. At least it's good for your eyes. It cleans your eyes. You've been cooking all day. Smoke gets into your eyes now. The soya smell got into your eyes. I know you're very sincere, and I'm very happy to have some students like you.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. You make me want to cry also. Okay, try to listen to the Dharma, okay? You've been crying 500 years already. Okay, so just to test, what did I say just now? Huh? What did I say?
Sorry,
I know you. You keep digging into your tears. All right. Don't cry too much. Your eyes may get dry and swollen. Afterward, you have to go and get some eye drop, okay? Otherwise, it might get hurt. Yeah. Wow, my God. The Buddha said like that, and Ananda still asks, but what is the reason? What else? The reason. Huh? So the teacher, meaning the Buddha, answer him as follows. Ananda, they are unable to do so by reason. Can everybody hear me? I forgot to move this. Okay, good. Ananda, they are unable to do so by reason of lust. Lust, desirous, physical desire. By reason of hatred, by reason of delusion. For there is no fire like the fire of lust, consuming living beings as it does, without leaving so much as ashes behind. Whew, what kind of fire that burn and even destroy the ashes as well. There's no visible evidence of the burning lust, right? Therefore, he say, even leaving no ashes behind. This is a troublesome disease that transmit from one to another person, from one generation to the next. Very difficult to escape. Therefore, people revere the monks, either during Jesus' prophet's time or Buddha's time, or now even. Even some monks still eat meat and drink wine, but they forsake this sensual pleasure, and people revere them because it's a difficult thing to do. That is why. Yeah? They do something that the majority of people cannot do. They leave the family. They leave the ensnaring clutch of lustful relationship behind, which is not their fault or it's not your fault. It is the makeup, the foundation of physical beings is like that. It's made up like that. It's made you have all kind of desire inside your body. The cells, the hormones, driving everybody crazy. That is why it's so difficult to leave it behind. And so the monks and the nuns who could leave it, they revere them because of that. That doesn't mean that monks and nuns had no feeling. They just try to conquer it, understand? Or try to ignore it. Or do something else which make their life more busy, more meaningful. You understand? Than just to take care of your physical demand or desire of the sensual pleasure, and then have to take care of the consequence thereof afterward. Like me, a large family, and working so hard day in, day out just to survive, just to keep the family afloat. Not every fortunate to have a lot of money to keep the family, but even then, to have a lot of money, meaning a lot of responsibility too. They have to take care of the business. They have to work also. Very hard. All right. So the Buddha say that one of few reasons is lust, hatred, or delusion. Okay? So the fire of lust is burning living beings without leaving traces, ashes behind. Yeah. To be sure, the word conflagration, which closes an epoch, burns up the world without leaving anything behind. But this is a fire which breaks out only on the appearance of the 7 suns, and this fire burns only at times and at seasons. But as for the fire of lust, there is no time when the fire of lust does not burn. Understand? There's some time in some special epoch, the fire from the sun burns, or maybe the climate change burn everything. Destroy the one of the planet, or destroy the whole planet, or destroy most of the planet, living beings, or others, existence on one planet. Even, or if the sun, when too many suns come out, like 7 suns, like some of the period of the time when it's the end of the world approaching, maybe 7 suns appear, or maybe just a symbol of the 7 sun because it's too hot. Normal sun is bearable. But if it's hotter than this, 7 times hotter, then it's like 7 suns up here in the sky. But this kind of disaster or destruction only burns sometimes in the period of existence, not every day, not all the time. But the fire of lust, according to Buddha observation, it burns all the time. He said there is no time when the fire of lust does not burn. It don't burn here, it don't burn there, but it burns within all beings inside. Therefore, there are wars, there are trouble, there are fighting, there are, murder, there are all kinds of things because of lust. Lust not mean only sexual desire. It could also mean lust for power, for fame, for victory over others, for fortune, understand? For controlling. All this kind of lust is burning people, burning all beings inside out. A lust for vengeance also, revenge. Lust for, greed, all kind of lust. Okay? Therefore, I say, the Buddha, therefore I say that there is no fire like the fire of lust, no grip like hatred, no snare like delusion, and no river like craving. So saying, the teacher pronounced the following stanza in the Buddha. He summoned, he summarized the whole meaning of his teaching. There is no fire like lust, no captor like aversion. Unequaled is delusion's net, no river like craving. He just summarized what he has told before. That's it. End the story. Thank you to the Buddha again to clarify all this and to remind us to practice, to concentrate, one-pointed, at least here, okay? You should know in the nighttime, if you really try to be awake, you will hear better sound, you see better vision. Yeah, it happened to me before, the beginning. When I still didn't know anything, I don't sleep, I just sit in the corner. I didn't have much money. If I go visit somewhere, I just bring a coat with me, and then I sit in the corner of their house and cover with my coat, the outside coat, long and big, like a bathrobe, similar, so long and big. And I just sit, and sometimes I go to NHዔC's house, some people, same method. I ask him, your neighbor is playing, music all night. And he said, no, we don't have any neighbor 4 miles away. We own the whole forest and the lake, no neighbors. But I heard all kind of music all night, yeah, beautiful. So they were very envious of me. Say, what? We didn't hear anything. I sat next to their bed, well, hear nothing. Yeah, that's what I call deaf. Deaf. Really deaf is like that. Not the people who couldn't hear, but the people who could not hear. Understand? That is really deaf. I have a physical body, and my physical body reacts to bright lights, to sensitive, to things. Yeah. In fact, I have to confess to you, I don't know how I keep doing this. Knowing myself, what I like and what I don't like, and I don't know how I could do it. Yeah, the body has some different reaction to different things. Yeah. You're tough, you're strong. Not everybody is tough and strong. I am not that tough, not that strong. I'm more sensitive in different ways. That's all, okay? But just like maybe some people go in a dark forest, they don't have fear. I do. I do have fear. But I still do it. You understand? Yeah. It's not because if I give you something, doesn't mean I don't like it. I throw it away. So I also like my privacy. I like to be alone very much. I like just to be completely alone. But I give you this as a gift to be with you. Understand? It doesn't mean that I don't like to be alone. Yeah. It's just like that. And I fear, but I go into the forest because I want to go. I must go there for a special reason. Meditate in some special place. Yeah. I cannot tell lie. I cannot say, oh, I fear nothing. I do fear. In Himalaya, I also have fear. Huh? Yeah, because sometimes I walk in the dark to go home. I don't remember now how I did it. I don't have any flashlight. I couldn't afford it at that time. Battery and all that, and heavy. I can't carry everything. But I always find the way home, even in a dark forest. I have to go through dark forest to go home. I didn't know how I do that, but I did. Sometimes cross the river and all that, and the river swollen very quick, and I had to run fast and falling down, something like that. But I just did it, not because I don't have fear, not because I'm a tough girl, but I do it, just do it. Okay? Yeah. So some people expect that I have no fear, no sadness, yeah. My body is made of iron, like the Buddha. There, no delusion, no lie. Okay, I'm fragile, sensitive. Love to be alone, love quietness, and love safety. Small woman, no, yeah. There are big guys around everywhere, hunters, animals. Yeah, animals I don't fear much. I fear human more. Okay, so now you understood everything? Yeah? I hope you still like me after you know that I have fear and sensitive. Huh? Picky, huh? Okay, thank you. I just don't tell lie, that's all. Yeah? What's the use? What's the use of telling you I'm tough girl, tough guy? What's the use of that? For what reason I should teach you? Huh? For what reason I should tell you that? When it doesn't exist? For what? Okay then. Any question? Spiritual question? You stop crying or not yet? Cry too much and you don't have any more tears for tomorrow. Save some. So that every day you have one episode. You sick now? Finally. Huh?
Yeah, I got sick a little bit.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I don't know. You ping pong each other, or did I give it to you? No. Okay. When I went to, touch your forehead, I always wear this. When I sit here, it's far away, but I'm okay now already. Anyway. You stay long, huh? You stay longer?
Yeah, I can stay till 26.
26? Oh, you can stay as long as you want. The 1 or 2 person don't make difference. It's just that a lot of people has to go because new people will be coming. But 1 or 2 person don't make any difference. If you can bear such an ascetic condition like here. Yeah, because he didn't see me for 11 years. He was crying like that girl over there. Shameless. No, I didn't see he crying. I just came out and I feel like I should talk to him. And he sat under the tree with not much room. So I come and tell him he could come and sit in such and such a place so he can stretch out more. And then I saw him crying. And he said 11 years he couldn't see me because he doesn't have proper documents. He didn't have passport. He didn't have green card yet at that time. Refugees. Yeah, yes. So I told him also he could stay longer if he wants. if your girlfriend allows. Don't come home and tell it because of me, so she thinks we have something to do with each other. Yeah, who knows? People are funny. I'm so old and people still think, maybe. Any question? Seriously? No? Yeah. Very good question, huh? Don't talk nonsense and don't stretch so long. Be short, simple, and good.
Master, yesterday afternoon, when I was doing Kuan Yin, I heard like a church bell, about 6 or 7 times like that. And I thought it was the master chanting. Then suddenly I remember a sister, when I arrived here, she had shown me that the rules here, there is no music and no master chanting is allowed here.
No.
Yeah. Then at the moment I realized it shouldn't be master chanting. Then I was just thinking perhaps this is the inner experience of mine. Then at the moment I was thinking about that.
It stopped.
Yeah, it's gradually the sound become weaker and weaker.
The mind comes in.
Yeah, and finally it's gone.
It's okay. It's gone?
Yeah.
You don't hear anything anymore?
Yeah.
Today blank?
Today still.
Oh, okay.
But
just less, yeah.
less, but
intensive.
the beating is different.
Oh, okay. Of course, it's interesting, and that cannot be the same every day. Okay, then.
Yeah,
Your mind is different today.
Yeah. But then something that I would like to ask Master,
Ask me.
how to maintain the sounds so that it can stay longer with me.
Concentrate. Don't think.
Is that because when I realize this is my inner experience, then it's gone?
Yeah. The mind. Because when we realize that is the analytical mind, it's not the soul anymore.
But it's just automatically.
I know. That's a problem. We have this.
Yeah.
Therefore, we can survive here, but it's a troublemaker. Without the mind, we also cannot live here. Without the brain and all that, we cannot understand and we cannot absorb the worldly knowledge. But it's a troublemaker. Do you have medicine? I mean, vitamins? You don't have others who shorten the period of... Okay, I have a little thing left. I give to you.
Some people have some they would share with me.
Okay, then it's fine. Yeah. It's the quicker the better. It's terrible to be sick. It's nuisance. Yeah, it's not too much as painful, but it's nuisance. You have to sit here, concentrate, and then you have to blow your nose, and you know what I mean. And can't sleep well, can't concentrate very well. I feel sorry for people who are sick when they need to meditate. I'm so sorry, huh? Okay. Now, any other question? Oh, okay. Just concentrate more, and if you think, then don't think again. What else can I do?
It just happened that way, Master.
I know that. Just calmer, make it that way. So bear it, okay? It'll come again, don't worry. It'll come around again, okay? Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's not so bad. Some people are stay at home, they meditate before they sleep, okay? And then they lay down, so then normally the whole night should be like meditating state. But then their husband kicked them and they got off, and then their wife, snore, something like that. It happens all the time. Yeah. If not, then it's your mind. You're making trouble. Yeah. I also have trouble. Sometime I have to receive some new. I don't know if I should tell you this. Just 1 second. I'm thinking. Okay. Even nowadays, sometimes I have to receive some SMS from heaven, from NHዔC. Yeah. Sometimes, if I ask normal, if a normal problem, then we can solve right away. But it's something deeper, and it came from original universe, and it took some time to come down to answer me. 2 3 days, sometimes a week or 2 even. And when it comes, it's like you receiving facts. I'm not joking. Even if I'm sleeping or meditating, the sound will come. Not the normal sound like you meditation on the sound. No. It goes very differently. It's like a fax machine or some distinctive sound, which I cannot describe because we don't have it in the sound meditation, or we don't have it on this planet. Yeah, it wakes me up. And then I had to get up and check out what is it. Sometimes it takes me a long time to truly get the message across to my mind. But it always comes with the sound to let me know that I have a message. Just like at home or when you have SMS in your phone, it's either ring or a beep or vibrate. Huh? It does have a sound. I was surprised. Before I don't have that. Before I didn't have that. Only for NHዔC then we have that. Because it came from far away. It needs some powerful carrier, Therefore the sound. Yeah. Before I wasn't strong enough to receive such message through carrying energy, carrier like that. Understand? Yeah. Therefore I didn't have it. Just lower heaven, then it doesn't matter. Then I can know it right away. But this one is different. It takes a long time for me, sometimes 2 3 days even to decipher the real meaning of that, the real message, the whole message. Sometimes it is also confusing me, and sometimes I just say, okay, then forget it. Yeah. Sometimes it's faster for me to know, to translate into English, sometimes not. Sometimes it takes several days. First, I ask is it urgent or not? Because I can't get it now. So when they say not urgent, then I take my time. If it's urgent, then I just have to forget everything else in order to concentrate on that, to decipher the message, to code it, to uncode the message, so that I can do things accordingly, Only important things, but otherwise it's not they don't always bother me every day. Sometimes I also get a little mad, I say, why do you make so difficult like that? No, it's not them, it's my mind. It's in this world, it's different from the other levels, It takes a long time for me to be able to transfer it into English language, for my mind to understand, and for my body to know what to do. Okay? Yeah, all right. Okay then. Oh, it sounds funny sometimes. Sometimes it sounds very funny. Yeah. Sometimes it sounds like screeching. Sometimes it's very, very high pitch. Sometimes low and soothing. Sometimes it's abruptive. Sometimes, I don't know the sound. I cannot imitate it. I know immediately that the message is coming. It's just I don't know what it is. Not immediately, I know that I have message and I have to take note and I have to notice and I have to try to work on it. But I don't immediately know what it is. It's not like, okay, you got the fact, you call out. Or even if you have the fact, you have to print it out, no? Understand? Or even you get message on the phone, you have to open your phone, put some certain button, or nowadays you just swipe it, and then it comes out, Okay? And sometimes even in English, you don't understand what the other person say. Sometimes misunderstanding. I send SMS to my helper, dog keeper. They don't know what I'm saying, and then they still did the wrong thing. Yeah, or did the opposite sometimes. It's frustrating. Not to talk about the message, it's difficult to understand. Yeah, but I managed. Up to now, not one of the messages that I have not been able to decode. Yeah. I'm very proud. My intelligence. He hear the voice. I take some for you tomorrow. You have to eat this. Oh. When he hear that, he flop. He flop. Okay, guy. Any more question? Come. Yeah. You were praying the other day to have married 91 lifetime or something? No? Because you were so looking at the star. 500 times, 500 lifetime? Yeah. Tell me, what?
A few days ago, regarding the one Korean brother's report, the number of students who are eating vegan diet,
Vegan diet.
yeah, once a week,
Uh-huh.
in Gwangju Center, the number is actually 400,000.
Oh.
Yeah, so it means
400,000?
Yeah.
Wow. Once a day, once a
yeah,
week? Wow.
But at that time,
You say 400?
yeah,
Okay.
40,000 something. So
14,000.
that is
400,000.
yeah, 400,000
Okay,
is
okay,
correct
good.
number.
The correction
So it's
accepted.
huge difference. So I want to correct.
No problem. Why you always looking up when you talk to me?
Actually, sometimes
Look at
I
that,
want
look at
to.
that, she's still looking up.
I want to correct. I sometimes
500 year astrologer. It's not too bad. Astrologer is a good profession.
It's better than snake.
Better than snakes for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Give the
400,000. Wow, that's a big.
It means whole student of the city
Mm-hmm.
eat vegan
See,
diet
she's
once a
always
week.
Okay. Congratulations. Good for Korea.
Yeah, thank you, Master.
Yeah. But you,
Maybe it all from your blessing and love. Maybe.
I don't know. Whatever.
Really.
Whatever. I always love and bless. Yeah. I'm not sure whoever can receive it or not receive it. You know? Like the rain, it rains down all the time. But if we sit inside, we won't get wet. We won't get the rain. Okay?
It works, Master.
It works. Good. I'm glad.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
I cannot see you sometimes.
Okay.
That's why I see. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No problem. We just make fun.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, any other question? Yeah, here. Okay.
매우
Korean, huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
부끄러운 이야기인데요.
Yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed about this.
Embarrassed?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? 왜?
영상이 좋지 않습니다.
My meditation is not good enough.
Mm-hmm. Join the club.
그럼 아까
They're all embarrassed.
함께 하세요.
Don't make
다들
them more
비슷합니다.
embarrassed now.
다들
Don't even
창피합니다.
point it out. Normally nobody know.
전부 다
Why did you
비슷해요.
tell?
왜 그런 얘기 하는 건가요?
제가 제일 안 좋은 것 같습니다.
In my opinion, I think my meditation is the worst in this assembly.
You are entitled to your opinion. Nobody's saying anything here. You say anything?
당신이 생각하기에 그런 거지 사실 다들 비슷합니다.
좀 감히 청해보건데 제가 더 며칠 머무르면은
You keep this here, okay? In
제
case.
수행에 도움이 될지 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
If possible, Master, could I stay more here? Then is good for my practice. Then
Oh, why do you
Is
want
it
to stay
possible?
longer? You're already
왜 더
sick here.
머물고 싶은 건가요? 여기서 이미 아프잖아요.
명상이 여기서 하는 게 집에서는 명상하기가 불가능에 가까웠는데 여기서는 그래도 지낼 만합니다.
In my home, I cannot meditate. My meditation is almost impossible. I cannot meditate good enough. But in here, I feel better, and my meditation is better.
Good excuse.
좋은
Good.
변명이네요.
Join the
좋은
club.
변명입니다. 우리 다 같이
Everybody
함께
tell
하세요.
me same stuff. Ask
다들
them.
나랑 나에게
Ask them.
비슷한
Maybe the
얘기합니다.
same story.
비슷하게 얘기합니다.
I cannot continue building house. This is not allowed to build bigger. If I have room, I would let you stay. I don't know if we have enough room. We have only certain rooms in the house, and maybe we could build something outside and put the heater. If possible, we can do that. If you want, if you can afford, you can stay.
만약에 정말
Any other question? People behind there, do they want to ask anything? Other rooms? If you want any question, you can come here. No? Okay then. And Mama goes home with my dogs. I don't know. It's so difficult to buy materials, but we could just wrap it up. Yeah, we could wrap it up. But then when it rains, it's not possible. Yeah. Only these numbers, okay. Because if it rains, we come here. Or the other rooms, upstairs some. But if more people, then some has to stay outside. And the outside is not rainproof yet. You see, I was thinking to put some hard plastic on top. Maybe we have to do that. I want to do clear plastic, but it's difficult to buy. Difficult to buy so much at the same time, you know. I think about it. And have to buy wood also to make a frame and a roof, you know, beams and stuff. And then we can nail on top. And then if it's cold, then we can rainproof the area outside. And when it's cold, we can put heater, you know, gas heater, you know, even 1 or 2 gas heater will be very warm all day, all night. Or oil heater, you know. Chà, you look very comfy, huh? He likes sincere practitioners. He likes good people. Huh?
He enjoy very much to be here.
Yeah. Look funny. You look so funny, you. Everybody loves you now. Huh? Make up for the other lousy people who did not love you. We all love you here. Make it up more than enough. More than enough makeup. Huh? Making up for the past. Okay? No? Mama can go, huh? Okay, huh? Yeah, we close the light. Okay. So the answer is no. Okay? No to everybody. Yeah? Some special case, you know? Like this guy, and maybe one Korean and one sick in Arizona there, but I don't know how many I can take, huh? What can I do? I really want to. Outside is so cold and the draft, you know? Because, I don't know, maybe we could cover more plastic. Cover until the ground. Huh? To do that will take some time. Shall we time? Today they put some transparent plastic there, but still feel cold because the balcony underneath is still open. Do you have some more canvas somewhere? Okay, tell them to cover everywhere they can, or the draft, or the gap on the floor. You know, between the balcony and the floor there are some line of gaps. How can we cover all that to windproof it, to draft proof? And rainproof is difficult because rain come in the middle and come from the left, from the right, because it's not real, you know. It's summer camp only. Oh, well, this is you really making my heart feel very bad, very guilty. Yeah. Huh?
I have one blanket.
You have one blanket? Yeah, but when it rains, you can't. In order to stop the rain, we have to really build it up, with hard plastic cover. And then we cover all the gap. But then if we cover all the gap like that, it's good for summer, but good for winter, but summer will be too hot. What a world, huh? Yeah. Rain too wet, sun too hot. Snow too cold. Why are you here still? Yeah, somebody feels sorry for you. Have to follow Master. Have to. Pitiful. See, just come in now. We gotta come back in. He come in. He don't want to leave. Even just here, right here. Huh?
He likes to come.
Yeah, love to.
Yes.
Love to. Yeah. Sometimes he went downstairs to eat with other dogs. When he came up, he don't see me outside. Because mostly I'm outside, walking or sitting outside or in the kitchen. And he saw me, then he just don't do nothing. Maybe wag a little tail, then go into his place. But if he doesn't see me, he go looking everywhere. He peer through the window and all that. And when he saw me, he feel embarrassed, so he just went like he didn't look anything. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah. Also because, I don't know, we have some professional helpers here, like some used to with cooking in the kitchen, the Korean, the Chinese, and the cameraman, but they all have to leave also. Visa, okay? They can stay only 3 months, and mostly 3 months already almost gone. They going home soon, next month. You see what I mean? So it's not just you, everybody has to go. And if it's too cold, I also go. Yeah, I go south in winter, like the birds, me and my dogs. Yeah. Yeah, you're beautiful. I love you very much. You're a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. If I sit next to him and meditate, then he just snore away. He don't wake up. Even if he hears some sound, he just sleep. I am his bodyguard. But if he sleep alone, he's very alert, Yeah. He likes to sleep next to me and, sit like this and singing song, and then he just snore. Yeah, you're right, The way you smile is so scary. Don't smile, man. Yeah. Smile, all the fang comes out. Yeah, he smile like that. Scary. Smile for the camera. Yeah. I keep telling him, you don't smile, it's so scary. Okay. No, you look good. When you smile, you look good. I was just joking. You're beautiful. You can't help it if your fangs short, right? Yeah. All right then. Sorry, man. So sensitive. You're like a horse. Can I ride? Almost. Whoa, he's getting bigger now, man. Yeah. Before I could ride him, but now I had to climb up. That means he grow bigger. Yeah. How long will you stop growing? How many years until you stop? Huh? He should stop already, right? But he is taller now. Yeah. I forget to look at you and you get taller and bigger. Huh? Let's go home. Move. Come on. Okay. Thank you, huh?
Thank you.
If you have to go home, huh? I mean, maybe a couple of days, okay, but, because when it rains and cold, I cannot feel good in there, in my place. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you for your love anyway.
Thank you, Master.